doing today?
Doing good, how are you?
So good, thank you.
And may I have your name?
My name is Cece.
You said CC.
I sure
Now,
did.
is that just two C's or C-I-C-I?
C-E-I-C-I.
You better work it now.
Thank you.
Now, Miss CC, welcome to Chick-fil-A, and how may I serve you today?
Why, thank you. What's
It
your
is my
name?
pleasure. My name is Simeon.
All right, Simeon.
Oh my gosh,
I love him.
Now, what do you want to order the entire menu?
Everything.
If you saw that,
Even if I wasn't hungry, I would just go to talk to him.
whatever you recommend, give it to me. Ever notice how a happy workplace, though, feels a bit like your favorite coffee shop? Everyone's buzzing, smiling, and actually getting stuff done.
Yeah, well, it turns out that vibe isn't just nice, it's good for business. Research shows that prioritizing employee happiness isn't just feel-good HR fluff, it actually drives real results.
When workers are more satisfied, productivity goes up because they're more engaged and less distracted. Creativity increases as people feel safe to think big, and attendance improves because a positive environment makes people want to show up. Happier employees are also more likely to stay with a company long-term, reducing costly turnover and helping build stronger teams.
Well, that makes sense. So how do companies actually put that into practice is the question. And more importantly, how do you stay motivated and energized at work, whether you're leading a team or just trying to get through your to-do list?
And that's what we're digging into today with Holly Wilbanks of the Wilbanks Consulting Group. And, you know, it's funny we started with that clip from the worker at a Chick-fil-A because this actually started when I was at a drive-thru. And I thought about this as you see this very long line of people coming through. I think you could feel overwhelmed, like, what am I doing?
Right.
This is maybe a part-time job for me, or, you know, I'm just trying to get through to the next thing, or a college job, whatever it might be. How do you keep people motivated when they can feel overwhelmed and stressed and maybe don't see the bigger picture?
It's a great question, and a lot of businesses are revisiting this question recently. People are revisiting this too because we're also feeling frustrated and wondering, how do we get ourselves through these moments? And there's a lot of research around this recently. I think one of the key indicators is really knowing what motivates you. Okay. And one of the things that's motivating people in general is making sure that you are aligned with your purpose. That is giving people motivation, but also making sure that, you know, in a workplace, you're getting regular feedback and not just waiting for that annual performance review, that you have trust not only in your leadership, but in the people around you too. And that you also have sort of a sense of autonomy and alignment, not only with what feels good for you and interests you, but also how it connects to the business. It's interesting. It works for individuals when they feel more connected to the business and what they're doing.
Yeah, I totally agree. You know what? And I think the biggest mistake that people make is that they just assume that what motivates them is going to be the same thing that motivates someone else. And half the time, that is not the case.
That is correct. And we see businesses making a lot of mistakes, focusing on rewards a lot of time. And they think like, oh, well, I would like this reward, so I'm going to give this to everybody. Well, rewards are great, but meaningful rewards are the things that are making the difference in today's workplace. And you have to know your people to know what's meaningful to them. So making sure that you're tapping into each individual employee and making sure that you understand what drives them is a key differentiator now.
I think that this is fascinating because we did go from this whole idea of job hugging now into maybe trying to figure out, again, what's motivating me to stay? Is this a meaningful role for me?
Exactly. And a lot of people are asking those questions. And people who are feeling demotivated, like they don't have the interest in going in, they were job hugging, but they don't necessarily see something yet to go to, they're trying to figure out ways to just get through the workday. There's a woman on Instagram, I shared her link with you all, Christy Nerutsin, I think. Her whole account is about, you know, how long does this task really take? Because a lot of times we're procrastinating, right?
Right.
She did a recent reel on there, and it's all about the psychology behind why we don't do sometimes mundane tasks or routine things. And it was very, very interesting because one of the reasons is because there's nothing new. You're doing the same thing over and over again. And so either breaking it down into small chunks so it doesn't feel like it's ongoing forever, or finding ways to create novelty in what you're doing can help you motivate yourself in the workplace, even if your boss can't necessarily.
I see. Am I wrong? But this kind of reminds me of being in a relationship or a marriage and trying to find the newness in it, because you pretty much kind of do the same thing every day. And it also reminds me of the 5 love languages, right?
Exactly.
Are you familiar with
Both
that?
of these are great examples because your workplace is a relationship. It is where you spend the majority of your waking hours for most of us who are working, right? And in that sense, you have real relationships, not only with your leadership, but with your peers, anyone who reports to you, and making sure that those relationships are maintained. And like I said, that trust factor, that's huge.
It's huge.
Both ways too, right? Making sure that's maintained and then keeping it fresh, keeping it new is a great way to retain people.
It's spicy.
And trying to figure out what motivates you. Is there like an exercise or something that we can do to try and get to the bottom of that?
Oh, yes. So I shared a few exercises that you can do to figure out not only what motivates you, but if you're a leader out there, you can do this with your team. So the first one is the peak motivation reflection. And this is where somebody thinks about 3 moments when they were really highly motivated at one point, okay? What were they doing? Why did it matter to you? And what was it really tapping into? What needs of yours were being met? If you can do that for each one of those moments, that's going to be really eye-opening. You're going to start to see some patterns. Then we've got the motivation spectrum check. And I love this one because basically you look at those intrinsic, extrinsic motivations. Intrinsic motivations are things like, do I enjoy this, right? Extrinsic motivations are the rewards, right? The recognition.
Paycheck, bonuses, anything like that.
You list out intrinsic, extrinsic motivations, and then you rank them on a scale of 1 to 5. Which ones are most important to you and most meaningful to you? Which ones do you not care about? And then you really, again, start to see patterns on what you really value, what motivates you. And then ultimately, the energy audit is awesome. I'm a big fan of doing any kind of audit, but if you track your energy every time you do a task for work or even at home, okay, you will quickly start to see where you are drained, where you are energized, and then what are you actually procrastinating on a regular basis.
Interesting.
And from there, you can make a plan to work through those procrastinations, maybe get some of those things off your plate that you just hate doing, if that's possible. And if not, put a new spin on it. Make it new for yourself so that you can get through it.
Wonderful tips. Oh my
So
God.
good.
I want to go through this now.
Yeah, we should. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you, Holly.
Thank you, Holly. All right, for more information on the Wilbanks Consulting Group, go to kdka.com/talkpittsburgh, and we'll link you up there.
Still to come on the show, KDKA's Barry Pintar standing by in the newsroom with the stories you don't want to miss tonight on the KDKA Evening News.
And want to save more without feeling like you're cutting back? The KDKA Morning News team is launching Frugal Fridays. Simple tip, you can start today. That's next.